Grab your coffee and hang on tight because the Bering Sea just turned into a war zone. In October 24 episodes, longtime captains Jake Anderson and Keith Colburn put aside years of rivalry to face a common enemy, a fleet of trawlers threatening their crab pots. And let's just say, things got dangerously close to boiling over. It all began when Jake and Keith realized their once promising crab spots were turning into barren wastelands. The pressure was on. Jake was fighting to keep his job and his shot at owning the Titan Explorer, while Keith was pushing through brutal pain after a 25-foot swell sent him crashing kidney first into a counter. Still, neither was ready to back down. Desperation led to an uneasy truce. The two captains agreed to share fishing intel, each wondering if the other could be trusted. And wouldn't you know it, right after that call, Jake struck gold. A pot with 134 crabs, then another with 180. Suddenly, the tides were turning, and Jake started second-guessing himself. "I think I screwed up," he admitted. "I don't need a partner for this. I need more pots." Classic Jake, caught between ambition and instinct. But fate had other plans. When Jake's deckhand, Andres, injured his arm, Jake was forced to turn back for medical help, leaving Keith in charge of their shared territory. True to his word, Keith looked after Jake's gear and kept things running. That is, until a 300-foot trawler appeared on the horizon, the kind that can destroy months of work in a single pass. In a tense radio exchange, Jake and Keith hatched a daring plan. Create a cluster minefield of empty crab pots, 10 pots to a mile, to scare the trawlers away. It was risky, maybe even illegal, but when survival's on the line, who's counting? The first attempt failed. Then, on the second run, the trawler hit their trap and turned around. The captains had done it. Against all odds, they'd driven the rivals out of their waters. Meanwhile, on the Northwestern, Sig Hansen faced his own chaos: broken gear, injured crew, and failing engines. Yet somehow, the legend still found a way to haul in crab and keep his quota alive. And over on the Aleutian Lady, Rick Shelford proved once again why he's one of the fleet's unsung heroes, risking his season to save another ship stranded in the freezing dark. But back on the front lines, Jake and Keith's uneasy alliance may not last. Trust in the Bering Sea is as fragile as ice in a storm, and next week, things could turn explosive once again. Who will come out on top when friendship meets rivalry on the world's deadliest waters? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe, because this sea battle is far from over.